Fall is my favorite time of the year. I love sipping pumpkin spice lattes and gazing at the colorful fall leaves. October is a time for apple picking, pumpkin patch, and corn maze. It's also the peak time for fall foliage in New York, Catskill Mountains. Northeast is very popular for fall foliage. New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire are very popular for autumn colors. This year, due to COVID, we did not travel outside of New York. But as we all know, Upstate New York is also a very popular fall foliage spot during the month of October. So we decided to do some day trips from New York City, and we picked the famous Catskill Mountain. It has the great autumn colors, lots of hiking trails, but obviously neither Asif or me likes to hike. So we drove all the way to the top of the Overlook Mountain to see some fall colors. It was about 2 hours drive from New York City, but the views on the way was amazing as well. The drive to the top of the Overlook Mountain was very scenic. We both were speechless. Didn't even realize that we just came from New York City to a completely magical land where it was filled with autumn colors and beautiful fall foliage around us. Today we are in Overlook Mountain, but look at this pretty view. Of course, this view. Such a beautiful and quiet place. There's actually a very good view of the mountain from here. Are willing to do an hour hike, then you could actually see through Overlook Mountain, all the Catskill Mountain and the fire tower view, which we're not doing because we're not looking forward to the hike. Finally, we stopped here just to take some fall pictures and also just to inhale the views in front of us. The mountains, the fall colors. A lot of cars were parked by the roadside. We had to look for a good parking for at least I think 10 minutes. But all these people are here to see the fall foliage just like us. A lot of them are actually going for a hike. There are a lot of trails for Overlook Mountain for fall foliage. Some of them will actually go all the way to the top to see the fire truck or a fire tower. But that is I think one of the famous fall foliage view. We are definitely not doing that as I said earlier, but the views in front of us were already amazing and magical. This is one of the time of the year when you don't have to travel far from your home to experience fall foliage. If you are a New Yorker, then you have a lot of options. For example, Catskill, Adirondack, Hudson Valleys. All of them are very famous for fall colors and autumn views where you can actually see how leaves are turning yellow, orange, or even red from green colors. This year is very different and difficult for all of us because of the pandemic. Everyone is trying to stay safe and normal as much as possible. Nothing is different for me and Asif either. We are trying our best to stay as much normal as we can be. This trip has definitely made us feel a little more normal in the middle of all the craziness that we are going through. Hi there!
Hi.
So, how are you liking today so far?
Good. So far, so good.
The town we are in, it's called Woodstock. It's actually a town by Hudson Valley. I actually never explored Hudson Valley this much, but they have actually I think 5-6 very popular town by the Hudson Valley that you can explore. For example, Beacon, Hudson, Woodstock, Kingston. All of those are along the riverside, which you could see mountains, river, and the plus point if you visit in fall is the color. Of course, the color looks very, very beautiful here in fall. Overall, it just looks so majestic and I don't think it's any less than Vermont or Maine or New Hampshire. So if anybody haven't visited Catskill or Hudson Valley in fall, then it's a miss. So definitely visit. After Overlook Mountains, we wanted to go visit Ashokan Reservoir, which was a beautiful place, and we knew it's very nearby. It was, I think, about 20 minutes of drive from Overlook Mountain to the reservoir. On the way, we were trying to find the exact address to how to get there, because we didn't have a proper parking lot address. We stopped by to this beautiful pumpkin place to ask the locals. They were very helpful. One of them actually showed us a couple of ways to get there. One, if you want to walk actually the water. One of the way was if you want to see the view from the top. So it was very helpful for us to decide whether we want to go to the bottom or to the top view. Are always my favorite, more than beaches. And I was always so sad thinking that New York City doesn't have a lot of mountains, but this place is my favorite place from now on. So quiet. I can sit here for this view for hours. lake that we visited a couple of years back. It was a mountain lake called Moraine Lake.
Yes, I do. But that was more turquoise color. This one is blue. But I don't know, I mean...
But somehow it reminds me of the mountain lakes, water and the mountain view. If you look at this,
Yeah.
it just reminds me of that nature and peacefulness. I think it's because due to COVID, less people are traveling.
Possibly. But added with the fall color, it looks divine. Like, see, like very heavenly.
Yeah.
Do you remember that bridge that we kind of crossed when we came here?
Yes, that's the bridge we came over. Actually, we drove over to come here. I think this place we never saw in any vlog or anything yet. If you talk about Catskill, everybody loves to go to the fire tower view.
Yeah.
But I think this is definitely a stop that everybody should visit.
This is very peaceful. You can hear the sound of the water. We have the beautiful valley at the back with the fall color, and it's almost like very like late afternoon, so the sunset color is kind of coming up. Having everything at the same time, it's beautiful. It's simply beautiful.
I think it's because of the fall season as well. It looks more beautiful.
I can spend hours here.
Yes, looking at this view, right? We can spend hours after hours.
It's beautiful.
It's almost end of the day and we're trying to go back to New York City, but before that we're actually stopping by to a small town named Kingston. It's a Hudson Valley town and I heard a lot about it. It's very pretty as well. We are gonna drive through the downtown of Kingston. We'll pick up some snacks and just see what it has to offer. This little town is very Scottish, as I heard, so let's see. Downtown Kingston. Wow, so beautiful, right? Sun is setting. And this looks like Puerto Rico. They have a road in Puerto Rico with all the colorful houses. Doesn't this block looks like that? Actually, they call this neighborhood a Scottish neighborhood. I think Scotland found Kingston first and then they built this whole neighborhood in Scottish design and architecture. So it looks very pretty and colorful. This is the Wall Street of Kingston. I cannot believe I'm in New York. It looks like I'm somewhere in Scotland. The sun is setting. Such a cute place to actually sit down, enjoy your coffee, have a nice view of this colorful house. And this concludes our fall foliage day trip. Thank you so much for watching this video and staying with us.